Hello, you are welcome to New Focused Approach to Mathematics Basic 9. This is the revised edition, and in this video, we want to look at drawing of histogram. Drawing histogram. And the lesson can be found in page 179. Now, when we talk of histogram, it's all about we doing graphical representation of data. And one graphical method is the histogram. And this is a sample of histogram that you can see here. Now, this histogram came as a result of a question that reads, in a hospital there are 20 newborn babies whose ages in increasing order are as follows. So those in day one that were born, how many were born in day one, day two, day three, and so on and so forth. So their ages. So those in the hospital who are 1 day old, we have 4 of them. So you can see 4 of them here, 1 day old. 2 days old, we have 5 of them. 3 days, we have 8. 4 days, 2. And then 5 days, who are 5 days old, is only 1. And now if you look at the table that we have here, so we are going to now plot the ages in terms of the frequency, or the ages will represent, the ages will represent the S component, and then that of the frequency also here. And so we plot the frequency on the horizontal side, and we plot the age on the frequency on the vertical side, and then ages on the horizontal side. And you can see that those in day one age, you can see that their frequency is 4. So we plot the box or the rectangle up to the 4th position here. And then those on day 2, that is the blue one, also goes to 5. Those in day 3, that is the orange one, goes to 8. And those with light blue, that is the day 4, also is 2. So you can see up to 2 here. And then finally, those day 1 is up to 1. And so that is how we work with frequency. Okay, now let's take an example and see how best we can prepare our table and then plot our frequency. This question says that a random survey is done on the number of children belonging to different age groups who play in government parks, and the information is tabulated in the table given below. So you can see our table given below here. Now they want us to draw a histogram to represent this data to identify the number of children belonging to the age groups of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 who played in the government park, right? And so that is our table. Now, when we pick our graph, we can have our x and y values. So we have our x here, we have our y here, and normally the y represent the frequency. So our frequency always goes to this direction, and then our ages or marks or whatever is given to us goes to the horizontal side. So I can put ages here. Okay, ages here, right? Good. So we are saying that the ages between 1 to 2, the ages between 1 to 2 is 8. I mean, those who are between the age of 1 to 2, they are 8 in all. And so we plot from 1 to 2. So we draw a rectangle to show 1 to 2. And so 1 to 2, it goes up to 8. Then from 2 to 4, so 2 to 4, we draw a rectangle starting from 2 and to end at 4, and we track it to 10, that is the point 10 here. Then we do 4 to 7, 4 to 7, so you can see from 4 up to 7. We also have that one up to 18, so that responds to 18. Then we have 7 to 9, so 7 to 9 goes to 10, so you can see that well. Then from 9 to 11, so 9 to 11 we have 12, so that will go up to 12. Now with the scaling of the vertical side, we chose let's say 1 centimeter to 2 units because of the values involved here, right? But then on the horizontal side, we chose 1 to 1 unit because we needed only up to 15. Now we want to say, okay, from 11 to 15, or say that is the widest of it all, goes up to 6. The frequency is up to 6. And so that is how we can draw the histogram representing the data given. And you can see here that the histogram here are, the bars are not evenly compared to the previous one that we saw here. Here the bars are evenly because the difference is the same. But here they give us intervals which comes in different form. And so the intervals are not the same. Now let's try another example and see. This one too, the question says that construct a histogram for the following frequency distribution table that describe the frequency of weight of 26 students in a class. Before we do that, let's go back and finish this question. There was a question given to us. They said we are to identify the number of children belonging to the age group of this. So if you look at the age group of between 2 and 7, from here 2 to 4 give us 10, okay, and then 4 to 7 give us 18. And so if we are finding the age between 2 up to 7, then we add these two numbers and that will give us 28. So 28 children were between the age of 2 to 7 who were playing on the government park. Okay, so we are done with that question. So now we can go to the third question. So here we are given the data, they've given us everything here, that the interval is given, and here you can say the intervals are equal. 65, 70, 70, 75, 75, 80, 80, 85, equal intervals. So we anticipate the bars to be of the same width, the bars to be on the same width. Okay, so that is what we are going to do. So now let's see how we can handle that question. Here we have, so first of all, we're going to plot our, okay, let's get our values for the frequency side. The frequency side is from 1 up to 10, that is fine. And then this side we can start from 65 to 70, from 70 to 75 to 80, 85, 90, and so on and so forth. Now, since this one we are not starting from the origin, we have to create zigzag line here which shows the jagged line, showing that we are not starting from the origin. Okay, and since we are not starting from the origin, from 65 to 70 we create a bar, and the bar raise up to 4 on the frequency scale. Then from 70 to 75 we have 10, so then that one goes to 10. We draw it nicely there. Then from 75 to 80 we have up to 8. Okay, then finally we have 80 to 85 up to 4, so we get it up to 4 like this. And so that is the histogram. Now we can call the horizontal side weight. Okay, so we can write it down here, weight, and then here becomes our frequency. Okay, frequency. So that is that. I'm sure this has been of great help to you. Thanks so much for watching.